This book is a compilation of Stephen's answers to the big questions. There are a total of 10 questions. The first 6 questions are deeply rooted in his science knowledge, while the last 4 display his deep wisdom and creativity. The first question, is there a God? Well, Stephen's answer to this question is no. This is because he believes that the beginning of the universe can be determined by law of science. I don't buy this answer, as I would rather take a stand like Louis that a little science distances you from God, but a lot of science brings you nearer to Him. How did all begin? It is one of the hardest chapters to dive in. I would like to quote a question from this book. How could a finite mind understand infinite universe? It is beyond our power. There are no intelligent life besides us. Can we predict future? It's a combination of the answer of yes and no. Theoretically, yes, but it is difficult when it comes to practicality. There are many principles to explain how to predict future, but the calculations are too difficult. Question 5. What is inside black hole? So in this chapter, they only characterize black hole by its mass, electric charge, and spin outside the event. What is beyond black hole is inconclusive. In fact, it is stated that nothing could pass over it. Is time travel possible? It is an interesting chapter, and the answer for this question is impossible, as we need a tremendous amount of speed to travel according to Einstein's theory of relativity. Will we survive on Earth? This is one of the most important chapters, and Stephen outlined the threats that we are facing and might face in the future. Should we colonize space? The answer is definitely yes, and he suggested Moon and Mars, as we may need new places to live in the future. Will artificial intelligence outsmart us? Yes, if we are not prepared to face it. How do we shape our future? Stephen urged us to wonder, imagine, and be curious. He also highlights the roles of inspiring teachers and education system to shape our future generation. He urged us to read and exchange ideas globally and evoke the interest and thrill of learning science. He ended the book with a beautiful line that never give up no matter how hard things are, and believe that there is no boundaries in life.
I was actually introduced to this book by my niece when I was trying to help some of my weaker students to gain some degree of proficiency in English language. This is not a grammar book. Instead, it deals with the mechanics of usage and attempts to inculcate in the readers the correct language habits. So when I shared this book with my weaker students, they were able to accept it because it's not too demanding and it's a good start, and it's not too challenging too, so they would not back off. Part 1 deals with an introductory of a few grammatical items. It serves as a refresher course to the readers. This part consists of 37 lessons, and each lesson comes with exercises. It will help them and motivate them to explore further. Part 2 is the comprehension section. There are 20 short stories, short passages. At the end of each passage, there are 2 types of questions: reflective comprehension questions, which calls for free response, and objective ones, which demands clear thinking and understanding. I will strongly recommend this book to be used by our weaker students. This book is also suitable for upper primary school students and those who are in the lower secondary school.
Limitless is the name of this book that reveals the science-based practices and field-tested tips to accelerate self-learning, communication, memory, focus, recall, speed reading, also techniques to create fast and hard results. This book is set to have the method to upgrade our brain so that we can operate and do tasks with complete focus and concentration. This is definitely what caught my attention in the first place. The word superpowers. It is said that I could unlock and I could discover the genius superpower inside me. Basically, from this book, I can learn how to flip my mindset, ignite my motivation, and master the method to accomplish more. In this book, the author, James Quick, discusses how we should be aware and vigilant of the negative effects of technology so you can defeat the 4 digital supervillains that try to steal your powers. The core of the book, which is the 3 M's. Okay, so if you have issues that keep you from the things that you desire the most, whether you have trouble remembering facts, reading, focusing, or learning these abilities, this is the model that addresses the gap. Okay, we're talking about the gap from where you are now and where do you want to be in life. The gap exists because there is a constraint or a limit in one or more of these 3 areas. The first circle is mindset. This is referring to your attitude and assumption, what you believe you're capable of doing. Moving to the second circle, motivation. This is referring to the motive for taking action. The last circle, methods. These are specific process for accomplishing something. In this book, methods are referring to the process of learning how to learn. Limitless model is 3 circles that intersect. It removes the limitations that you have in these 3 areas. We are looking for these 3 combinations: the unlimited mindset, the unlimited motivation, and unlimited methods. That is when you have the limitless state that upgrade your brain, learn anything faster, and unlock your exceptional life. That's all for now. Bicara buku at Buku.